He's had that put on a plate. Ronaldo! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Done very well to intervene.
They're playing as if time is...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Forward it goes. Oh, real danger here. It's Bergkamp! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Van Dijk is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop making a run.
Up to meet it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Dijk really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Zico. With official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And it's got through. He's left his man. Hoists it forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Marcelo. And that's it. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this is certainly one of... Bullet! And the ball's come out! There will be a throw-in. Forward it goes. De Rossi. And here's Totti. He's managed to get himself offside. Battles to win it back. Roberto Baggio. Sermon. Robin. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Going through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. It's being played forward. And now the breakaway. Robin. Chance! He scored! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And here's Totti. Chance to break. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Now the counter. Out to the right. He's left his man. Into the box. And they've been caught out here. Goes for goal. No mistake. They are right back in business.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Lugo grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cuts it out. Maldini. And it's Immobile. Roberto Baggio. Van Nistelrooy. Robin. He gets past his man. Striding for... Going for goal! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Miranda de Ebro go into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Immobile. Big chance! What has a hit! Back of the net!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Robben. Now it's Cruyff. Rijkaard, and the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
De Rossi. Well weighted. Oh, real chance! Rijkaard drives it forward. Pirlo tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Totti. Now it's Immobile. Immobile goes for goal! And now they can launch a counter. Totti, who's set up one goal so far. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cruyff hoists it forward, breaks on here. Immobile. Immobile goes looking. Sermon tries to stroke it through. And we've reached half-time. Lugo playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
He's gone for it! Superb goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Lugo get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, real chance! And he's straight offside. Rijkaard. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Robben. Maldini. And that's a throw-in. Immobile looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without. Well, had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hoists it high. Immobile. Big chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. 4 in the game. He is the man. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And it's played forward. He goes long. Pirlo. Caught offside that time. It's got through. Header! He has done it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Van Dijk goes looking. Cruyff did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And here's Immobile. He's on his way.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Pirlo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Forward it goes. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Floats one over. Dinked in. And this is Robben. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found his man. Immobile. Got a sight of goal here.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cruyff.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. That's not going to make it. Seedorf.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's a loose ball. He's had a shot! Disappointing finish in the end. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. De Rossi. It's a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Shot a goal! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Van Basten, well read, he sorted that out. Now the cross. Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. Teller. He's found his man, gets the better of his man. And the counter is on. Teller. Rivaldo. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Decent progress down the left. Gets away from his opponents. And here's Van Basten. It's a brilliant interception. Duda. Rivaldo. Here's the through ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And play for a throw. And it's Robben. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Van Basten. Defending of the desperate variety.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think.
He's gone for it! It's broken loose! Duda. No goals as yet. Into the middle. Van Dijk with real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's been won straight back. Rivaldo. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. A real chance to break. Well, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He gets past his man, he's got away. Ronaldo! Now a chance to break. Robben looking to penetrate opposition lines. Robben. That's a corner. Yes, it is. Repelled by the keeper. Ronaldo. Teller. Now it's Ronaldinho. Good ball. Oh, shooting chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cafu tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And help's available out wide. And here's Robben. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Hoists it forward. Has a pop! And he's done it! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to...
Hits one! Roberto Carlos drives it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ronaldo. Going through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's played forward. Now it's Rivaldo. Rijkaard. And now the breakaway. As he picks him, he's had a go! And in it goes! They are right back in business!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back underway here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Just brushed off the ball there. Chance to break. Robben goes for the cross. Rivaldo. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard demonstrates his quality. Robben. Duda. Rivaldo. Rivaldo goes looking. Van Basten. Well positioned to make that interception. Falcao. Roberto Carlos. And that's put paid to a promising move. Robben. He's in, surely! And he's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's a fabulous position. A heavy challenge. And he's cut it out. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Van Basten gets it back. And it's Robben. He goes long. Delivers the ball. And that has been cleared. sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And the ball is out of play. And it's been taken straight back. Shoots! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Rijkaard. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Danger averted for now. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Gets it back. It's a loose ball. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Robin. He's pinged one through here. Oh, good interception. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's got away. Duda. He's got it, and the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Pato. He's left his man. Crowd calling for... Hits one! It's in! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy. The
big chance! He scored! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Keeper sends it forward. Cafu positions himself well and cuts it out. And now they can launch a counter.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake
Pull
up.
it. Now it's pull it. And a header! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you...
No question, that's a foul. Plays it long. Tries to get it clear. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Arjen Robben. His game is all about dribbling at pace and cutting inside for the shot. It's a pretty simple weapon, but that's not to say it isn't highly effective. His finishing with that left foot is so precise. It often doesn't matter if defenders know what's coming or try to close him down. He comes up with the answer more often than not.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Rijkaard plays it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. Rivaldo. Sermon. Rivaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pull it. Forward it goes. Pella. Well played, he saw that coming.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ronaldinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A heavy challenge. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Has a hit! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cafu, and it's played forward. He's thrust his way through. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Plays it long. Nice little chip. And that has been clubbed away. Miranda de Ebro have it back and they can go again. Well positioned to make that interception.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Robin!
Keller. He's in! Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And here's Roberto Carlos. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just brushed off the ball there. Robin. Pull it. Now they could break here. That's a decent ball. And that's been won straight back. And it's Hullet. And here's Robin. It's Robin! Oh, the ball's come loose.
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Duda. Rivaldo. Duda! Just a fraction high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Duda plays it out to the flank. Whipped in. And it's hoisted clear. A real chance to break. Van Basten floats one over. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Falcao. Hullet plays it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Van Basten. Duda. Out to the right. Falcao. Back into the middle. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And it's Van Basten. Now the counter. Van Basten. Hits one! It's anyone's ball. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're already into the second period. Has a hit! Goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Miranda de Ebro get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Robben with a delicate ball. It's a brilliant interception. Rivaldo goes looking. Pella. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. Robben. And it's Van Basten. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Van Basten. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pullet gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Robben with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Kings it out wide. And here's Ronaldinho. He's there to receive it.
Rivaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Looks to thread it through. Sermon. Pullet. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Good idea, just poorly executed. Robben, who has made his impact already. Ronaldinho. Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's picked him out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And now the breakaway. Well weighted. Now it's Robben. It's Robben! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He could be in here. It's broken loose. Robben. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's going long. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. It's come loose. Hit into the mid, looking for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. This game seems as if it's going to go beyond a rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
He's found his man. Hoists it forward. Kaka, deftly done. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It's come going for goal! Oh, taken with style! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Cruyff. It's a promising ball. Done very well to intervene. Cafu. There's a long ball, looking for space out wide. Chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! He's scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's a slip.
And there goes the final whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected...
Beglin, a very good evening to you all.